soccer, as you Irish people like to watch soccer. And there was an advertisement at the half-time, and it was for, what's the name of that charity? Adopt a Child charity, sponsor a child. And it was in black and white, and it went on for like 3 minutes, and these had these statistics, $1 a day, and these really footage of kids living in these horrible conditions. And I remember looking at the advertisement and going, that's really sad, and then forgetting about it completely and going back to watching the soccer again. It was only when I went to Africa and I actually seen it for the first time, and I look back and I'm kind of embarrassed of the 27 years I lived in mostly ignorance about it. I heard about it and I said, oh, that's awful, and then gone back to do my normal stuff. But it was only when I came face to face, when I went into their living conditions. I remember going into one woman's home where I think 6 of them lived. I was thinking, oh my God, like this is the conditions where my dog at home would live in. And I was like, I just can't believe that the conditions they're living in and what their stuff that they're eating, and it was shocking to me. And the reception I got, I can't get it on my head, and it's so hard to explain. But it's like if I know if Justin Bieber came in here and your reaction here, you'd probably scream and go all over the place. That was the reaction I got, and all these kids coming up to me and they're like, I remember putting on my sunscreen, and the kids were like asking me, what are you doing? And via my translator, and I was explaining I put on sunscreen because I burn in the sun, and they all started laughing. And they thought I was putting on margarine on my skin for some reason. So you just get, especially people from America, they're just so fascinated by the culture, and they have no concept, and you're just treated like a complete a rock star. Or a pop star. That's the closest comparison I can give for people living in America. And if you ever do get the opportunity, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 5 years after you finish university, I would really encourage you to go. If it's not Tanzania, it could be South America or Asia. It is the most eye-opening experience of your life, and I would really recommend it as a career development place for you to go.
Right. When you went, did you learn like any of their language?
I learned stuff like jumbo and sea jumbo, just small greetings, and hit me with a few thank you. Asante.
Asante.
So people come up. I was at the wedding party. Was the funniest. Now, pity I don't have any photos to share with you. But the wedding party, obviously, I was the only non-Tanzanian at the wedding. So people were looking at me every so often. Who invited him? So people were coming up and shaking my. I was the guest of honor. The amount of people I was shaking hands, and they were speaking. They were like in Swahili. I didn't understand a word. And just at the end of the sentence, I said, "Asante," and they all started laughing because that was thank you. So whatever they were saying to me, I assumed it was a compliment. I just say thank you at the end. So you just pick up, just like any foreign country you go to, you just pick up a couple of the words as a courtesy, just a greeting word. But no way can I speak fluently or anything like that. So when I go again, I'll probably hang out with Juma for a bit and hopefully expand my sentences. But they're just one-liners. But interestingly, obviously I stick out as a foreigner. I didn't do any of the shopping when I was with my Tanzanian friend. I gave him the money because every time I asked for a bottle of water, I would get a different price. They would charge me a bit extra because I was the foreigner. So I always thought I just gave my money to my buddy and said, "You just get everything from me." And he spoke in Swahili because even the taxi cabs wanted to charge you crazy prices, and you'll get that. I think anytime you step out of into those types of places in the world. So.
We need to see if Rosetta Stone comes in.
Yes.
Swahili.
Well, how about a round of applause for our guests here?